Alrighty, welcome back. I need to, because I'm terribly unprofessional, slightly adjust where I am sitting. There we go. Pick up my controller, and we're off. Became treasure figure somewhere in Zanarkand. Guess where we're going, finally. Buddy's been blabbering about this the entire time through the entire chapter that we've been here, which has been, not entirely sure, but maybe 3 or 4 hours. Don't know. Either way, we're going to Zanarkand Ruins, which will leave us, once we're done with this area, one last place to go before we finish up the chapter at about 25%. So, in we go. There is a boss here, unless I'm remembering something entirely wrong. There is a boss here, and it can be difficult. It's unlikely to be difficult. But if for whatever reason this is the first place you go to, it can be difficult, so bear that in mind. If you have the white mage outfit, you should be alright. Which we do, and I have set up, good lord, load at some point, game.
That night.
There we go.
The 7 of us. I've never talked about it. I didn't want to share my memories. I wanted to keep that feeling, this place, within me forever. Now look at it. A tourist attraction.
Whose idea was that?
Indeed. It's mission time! Welcome to basically the entire game, where it's always mission time. And sometimes hammer time. We could say, there's no reason to say, we could talk to these people. I think we have to talk to her, apparently. There's no reason to talk to any of these people, except for one very specific person, who I actually forgot about. Hello!
You've changed so much, I hardly recognize you. Remember me?
It's good to see you again, Isaro.
I'm honored that you remember me.
Why are you here?
Ah, yes. I've been helping Sid with his work.
Don't look at me.
I guide people through Zanarkand, once the most sacred of places. People come from all over Spira, sphere hunters too.
Oh.
Ah, what the heck is Pop thinking?
I can see this is upsetting you. But this is a place of great historical importance for all of Spira.
I know, but still. I never wanted anyone else to stand there.
Yuna?
Nothing. Forget it.
If you say so. Ah, I must be getting to work now. Please, take care, Yuna.
Will do, Capitan. Alright. Now if I can actually manage to navigate. I don't think the teleport pad's not here anymore, which is sad. But I believe they have actually chopped up this place and cut out like half of the area that you actually run through in the original game. Don't have to do that anymore, thankfully. Which is good. Yeah, they cut out like half of Zanarkand. Oh, goons. It's good because there's really no reason to run through that.
You ready? What was the clue again? Come on, it's key. All right, let's head out. Yes, sir.
The game will kindly point something out to you later involving the key word there, in case you can't figure it out like 75 billion minutes before it points it out to you. The game makes it pretty obvious, and then they taunt you by pointing it out as if you couldn't figure it out on your own, but you'll see when we get there.
Which way?
Regardless, there is still random encounters here.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. There are still random encounters here, and this is a alright place to level if you still need to at this point, but we don't really need to. We're probably not going to run from the encounters, but We really don't need the levels, the XP. The gill's nice. And I suppose the AP is good. That is a thing.
Here comes the
That is
first.
a thing. We will run from... oh. Apparently Riku will shoot herself. When she's done shooting herself, we will run from the behemoth, because I don't feel like fighting it. It's too long of a fight, primarily. I like to keep my leveling off-screen for a reason, by the way. Game. Thank you. I don't know what my PS3 is doing, but I like to keep the grinding and leveling and stuff off-screen, so if it's a long fight... I don't know why I ran up here. If it's a long fight, I will run away from it. Behemoth is a long fight. It's not a particularly difficult fight, but it is a long fight, and apparently it's all we're going to get, including ambushes, so... Ow, my face. Off we go. Bye, Behemoth. Have fun with whatever it is exactly that you do in your free time.
Do you remember me?
Your passe.
No.
You remembered me. This is Hana, and this is Taro.
Nice to meet you, Lady Yuna.
What are you doing here? There are fiends around.
Fiends? Ha! Uh-huh, that's right. We're sphere hunters. The Kindergardians! The Kindergardians!
You here on some kind of treasure hunt?
So Key must be a clue to finding the treasure.
Uh-huh, that's right. Shh, we paid 15 whole gil for that. Come on, let's go.
There's Goon in the background, by the way.
Kindergardians, move out. See you, Lady Yuna.
15 gil for a clue?
Don't mind the Goon there, it's fine. In fact, he's kind of vital. Hello.
Come in. Do you read me? Oh, hey, I wanted to double check that clue. It's Mon, right? Nah, it's just that I heard some kids saying it was Key. Yeah, I figured it was Mon. Over and out.
The clues are Key and Mon.
What? The Gullwings?
Monkey.
Keymon?
Hello.
Monkey!
We won't let you off so
Look at that
easily
face.
this time.
That facial expression. It just explains it all, doesn't it? Now we get to fight Goons again, which they're a joke. Even with one person not even doing anything in this fight, they're still a joke. In fact, I'm probably not even going to use white magic in this fight. Prey is actually pretty good. And as long as it heals someone, it is giving her an AP, a skill point, or whatever the heck you want to call this stupid thing. So there's Yuna's white mage outfit, if you're curious what she looks like. She looks like a white mage, which I suppose makes sense, but... Monkey's keyword. There you go. Is there any loot on either of these pathways? There's one on that one. It would be on the one I didn't run down, just to taunt me. A Mega Phoenix. Hooray. That will probably get used at some point. Well before the end of the game. We do have black magic. Minor black magic. Who's this? This is Yuna. You also have fire, apparently. And we will power break the Nashorn, just, you know, for
Where there's
funsies.
smoke.
The reason we have,
Fire!
oh, that was fast. The reason we have black magic is because of the spheroids that we have equipped on these people and the equipment they have as well. Ow. You can also get another ability, which is what she's currently learning. That costs no MP. It's a single target, but it's a slightly better heal. It's less than a cure, which makes sense, but it's free, so even if you have no MP, this game allows you to heal without items, which is nice. They're very minor and ineffective heals, but still, they're free nonetheless, so no, we're not Sphere Hunters. No, just tourists. Oh, don't mock my dress. It's very rude. You don't like the hot pants. Who doesn't like Yuna in hot pants? Can I make it more obvious? 250, nice. I actually really like when the Flak Pythons split their damage as well, because it means Prey can keep us topped up. Or at least close to topped up. To the point where there's literally no reason to heal outside the battle. And she learned Vigor. And she learned Anti-Aircraft. Vigor is the single target free heal that I was mentioning. 666 to level. Good job, Pain. You fit your name well. So Yuna, we're gonna change what she's learning real quick. She doesn't really need to learn Cura. White Magic level 2 is pretty good, so let's learn that. There's one for Riku as well that I'm flippity-flopping on learning, which is Fiend Hunter level 2 and Scan Hunter level 2, or finishing off the rest of these. I think we're going to finish off the rest of those before we do anything special with her. Yeah. I think that's what we'll do. Can we go down that way? I think we still can. I don't know if there's anything down there, but I'd like to check. There's not, apparently. Seemed like such a good place to put one, though. Hello. You, however. Yep. Notice this one has different colored clothing. That means they're better than the others. They're still not very good, but, you know. Nice potion on yourself, despite the fact you haven't been hit yet. I don't know why the goons don't use more gun snakes. They do more damage than the goons do, which is kind of embarrassing, to be honest. I should have timed that slightly better, because now she's gonna die. Yep. Won't get to pray again. God dang it. On the plus side, we're getting tons of potions out of these goon fights, and we will continue getting tons of potions out of the goon fights. That's an unfortunate random encounter. And they all do revolver at the same time. The hive mind. The gun snakes have a hive mind. Prey is always full party, by the way. Vigor is always single target. I don't remember if you can full party stuff like Cure. Can we? We can, okay. I basically just wanted to check, make sure we could full party Cure and whatnot. Full party Cure is better than Prey. It's should be pretty self-explanatory how the system works. Free stuff is not as good as costly stuff, which, you know, fair enough, as I pop my knuckles there. Apologies. I don't even know if you guys could hear that, but hey. Look at all of the people. Let's talk to her, because she's dancing funny. I wish they weren't sold out, because I would totally pay 100 gil a piece just to open chests, even if there's nothing in the stupid chests. In fact, now that we have White Mage, I should mention this, now that we have White Mage, random encounters in general will be much less intimidating, because we have a means of easily healing ourselves throughout the fight.
Monkey, right?
Yes,
Just
you
a
don't go.
coincidence?
Look at the monkeys. Hello. Excuse me. If you do that, by the way, it steals gil from you. I don't think Max will steal gil from you. This one will, though. What should that take? Eh, not much. Just 3 more. Probably 3 more. That's actually random, it looks like. Yeah, it's slightly randomized. Anyway. Hello. You found treasure. Max is still in love. God dang, monkeys. Hello. I don't think she says anything. A fabulous chamber of the faith. This is where we're going, by the way. The monkeys actually have nothing to do with anything, I don't think. Unless you want Gil stolen like that many times over. Hello, lady. Goodbye, lady. Oh, there he is. Hello, Sid. Now, when we talked to Sid, we had to choose the second option.
Well, I'll
Hi.
be if it isn't Yuna! Come to buy a clue from Uncle Sid, have you?
Fridinawi Dragek!
Huh?
Turning this place into a gift shop? Hello?
What, you got a bone to pick? So, what's he?
You bet I do.
Well,
Many
I
things.
can't really say, but it's just not
Mostly
right.
vultures.
Huh?
Oh, it's like us turning the ruins of home into a theme park.
Huh? I see your point. Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, the monkeys do have sticky fingers. They'll steal your gil. It's not very much, though. It's mostly irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. I'm not sure why they did that. I guess because they do steal your gil in the original game as well. By the way, because no one else has been in here, we get all of these sweet chests for free without even paying 100 gil. It's great. They really should have better security on their chests. And last one. Hooray. They give you these items primarily to buffer you a bit for the future, because the game's difficulty, if you're not grinding or you don't want to grind, kind of escalates pretty
2
rapidly.
years ago, we cast off our beliefs here. Our false hope.
Who's there?
You have done well to make it this far, Sphere Hunters. But you will not have the treasure you seek so easily.
So we fight.
If you want the treasure, you must speak the password.
Password?
The clues?
Oh, I know! The password is monkey!
Yes, good. Okay, so now tell me, what is the meaning of life?
What? Hi, Pillow.
Wrong. Wrong!
Wait a minute, this voice sounds familiar. Is that Isaro?
What are you doing?
My job. I bring excitement to those who've come to see this sacred place. I too once traveled with the hope of seeing this place someday. Working here somehow fulfills that wish.
I see.
Okay, thanks for coming. And remember, the ruins of Zanarkand will be waiting.
Ex-summoners come in all flavors.
Apparently so.
We done here?
The sphere oscillo finder picked up a signal. There should still be a sphere nearby.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, let's try this again.
Sphere hunting round 2. Test. It's not up that way. Right. I was just testing. Leave me alone. You can't fall in the pit of despair, by the way, if you're curious. You can, however, go down these stairs, which previously looped back around because there was no area that actually went there. Now we have this lovely area that really makes no sense at all and doesn't fit the scheme of Zanarkand in the slightest. Somehow, for God's sake, somehow I got in a random encounter mid-jump. I love how mid-escape you can't be hit. How did I get in an encounter mid- oh, it reset me, mid-jump. Don't even make any sense, game. The senses you do not make. Ah, this will be easy. Since we got 2 people with fire. And she can sentinel just for the sake of it. It's not gonna do anything. I hope they both attack Yuna. Nice. If you haven't noticed, Riku still has Fire Eater and Yuna has Ice Eater.
We won!
An empty win.
That's apparently an empty one. To be fair, it was kind of empty. Pain is still sitting on the special grid that allows her to quickly do full throttle.
Found ya!
We're not alone.
Think we need a password?
How about kick its ass?
This game is so much vulgar than the original 10.
This is getting old.
You know what? We might just hit it. Let's do full throttle. Why not? Can't go wrong, can it? Oh, I never shortened these, did I? No, I never shortened these. Oh, well. I forgot about that. This is the first time we've actually used a festival list, isn't it? Oh, no, it isn't. We've used one before. These might be good for all I know. I have no idea. I just never used them. So now we can special. When you do use your special dress sphere, full throttle in this case, you abandon both other party members. Or all other, depending on really how many party members you have. But still, welcome to full throttle. It's weird. So we can throttle, we have fire, lightning, water, ice, doesn't matter, it doesn't have any elements. We can metal, which, restore MP, I don't care about that. Venom Wing, we'll do Blind Wing. What do you have? Raise party strength, defense, lower defense, we'll do White Feather. Why not? Basically, you replace party members with this. So he's blind now. We can probably poison him, but I'm not sure. Lowered strength. Lowers defense, because why not? He also casts Curse a lot, but full throttle is immune to everything because it has ribbon. All of the special dress spheres like this have ribbon, so they're immune to everything. Everything that ribbon gives you immunity to, anyway. Silence? I don't think you can silence it. Basically, in this specific form, you have one buff wing, one debuff wing, and the main part, which in this case is just pain, obviously. Alright, well, you're not very useful. Basically, we're just gonna do this for a while. It's very exciting, I know. Look at Throttle. Let's Winter Kill, why not? This is actually a very, very, very slow means of killing this guy, by the way. But I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. In fact, I'm literally not even gonna swap spells anymore at this point. And yes, these buffs do stack, and they do show you how many times they stack as well. You can see we have 8 attack up stacks. He has 2 attack down and defense down stacks. They go to 10, I believe. And this goes for defense and attack down as well as defense and attack up and stuff like that. It's kind of ridiculous just quite how far it'll go. This blind is gonna last ages. You know what? Give some MP to the other more useful win. Why not? It's using all its, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. And here's the ability that hits pretty hard. There you go. It is the dangerous ability in the fight. It, you know, hits pretty hard. Ow. We should probably heal. I'm not going to, though. We'll try and re-inflict darkness, even though I don't think it matters. It hasn't lost the darkness from last time. It should be getting close to dead by this point. I don't know exactly, but yeah, there we go. I was gonna say I don't know exactly, but it should be close to dead. You didn't need to cast White Feather on it, it's dead. I don't know why it still let that cast go through, but whatever. So the only reason that fight can be tricky is because of the Photon Wings ability it has, whatever it's called in this game. The thing that hits the whole party. It hits really hard, and I believe it might cause status ailments, but I'm not sure. So there's Pain's full throttle. It's a little weird. You could say that, I suppose. A little bit weird.